Heck of a couple weeks, y'all. It's been an interesting time indeed. I hope that you're well, you and your families, your co-workers, your friends. I know it has been an incredibly challenging time for many of us. I sense that many people are beginning to settle into the idea that we will have an interim new normal. As challenging as that is, I think it is an exciting opportunity to reset, rethink things, recalibrate. And so I want to share a couple thoughts about what that means to me. First, I want to acknowledge the work of our team. You know, I had the benefit of being just a resident and having city leaders take us through the tornadoes of 2011 and the snowpocalypse of, what was that, 14? And when we came into office, I will tell you, we used to have active conversations about building a whole new team and building a team that actually has a readiness to engage in whatever our big catastrophe would be. Because you just have to assume that there's going to be one. You have to. You can't be in these roles and think that you're going to simply have a steady hand on the wheel. In some cases, the wheel will be completely eviscerated, and you better have a skill set and a team that knows how to make things happen when the wheel gets thrown out the boat. And I remember early on looking for evidence that we were ready when January 2019 hit. Sergeant Carter was murdered. Mayor Larry Langford died. 2059 bridge was about to come down. There were 2 or 3 other items that were just crushing our office all at once, pulling all of us at the same time. And it was tough, but we got through it. And I thought it was a good indicator of where we were in the development as a team to be able to take on, catastrophes. So it was good. And then August of 2019, we had a few activities happening all at once. And it was a lot. I mean, it was a lot, but it felt there was an ease to it. You know, when you get into a flow, forming, storming, norming, performing, 4 phases of team development, when you're actually really performing, you know what your teammates like and don't like, or what they are like and are not like, how they show up, morning people, night people, what sets them off, what their muse is. We got there. It was around sometime last year, and I knew we were ready. And I'm so thankful. There was not a question about whether or not we can handle a catastrophe. It's just a matter of what it would be and how we would respond to it. And so in this case, we feel challenged, obviously, because the difference in a catastrophe as opposed to just a really hard work project is the emotional toll that it takes, not just on you, but on your families. And that's been an interesting challenge. But if I could say there's been an ease to it, that might sound flippant. I don't intend to be. I'm just saying that we're really working well together. And that should give you a sense of peace, if there's anything that can. And we're also incredibly led. So my second point, and then I'm not going to hold you long. I guess I already am. My second point, however, is we cannot return back to the state that we were in. I mean, as individuals. I don't mean as an organization. As individuals, y'all, do not waste a crisis. You don't waste a crisis. You use it as an opportunity to get better, to shift the table. But that follows having a strong vision about what things should look like. So that's my major point here, y'all. This is the time to refine the vision. it really is like this is your time to, I don't know if it's journaling, taking a hike, whatever it is, having a conversation. This is the time to refine the vision. Frankly, this would have been the time to already have one so that you know exactly how you want to move in this crisis and coming out of it. But if you don't have one, maybe this is a good time to pause. If you do have one, you have got to be very aggressive right now in positioning yourself and your organization to maximize the resources and momentum coming out of this situation. It's also a very unique, opportune time to plan forward in terms of mitigating strategies. And frankly, to be thinking about the next big thing, because there will always be a thing. And we know that bio everything is going to be here for this generation and beyond. So be thinking about that. Be very conscious about that. My last point is upskilling. Some of us are caught flat-footed. We already were with the way that the world is transitioning from an economic standpoint. And we're simply not skilled for this new world. And we still want to hold on to this idea that, oh, I'm not into technology, or that's for young people. Like, you better get your shit together. Get it together. Learn you some code. Learn how to do a video. You got to pick up some technical skills now because the world has moved in that direction. It's not to say that soft skills won't be valued. They're more valued than ever right now. But you got to be able to connect those dots in ways that they haven't been connected before. And now's the time to do it. So be well, be healthy. Take care.